It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Indianapolis Colts and the Kansas City Chiefs. Let the postseason begin. We're underway in this AFC wildcard weekend contest. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one. Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap. It's him on the in route. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. And they're going to throw out of the gun. That first down throw is going to wind up incomplete. Defender in the area making a nice play on the football. Now it's 2nd down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact. Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is to win it. Throwing again on 2nd. That's him on the quick hitter. Shoots away from one. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after. Looking to his fullback now. And he's brought down after a short gain. You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down. You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon. They're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. They'll work against the blitz. That's cut for the first. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down Colts. Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job. Into a crowd, and intercepted! Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw!
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. They're going play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
First carry for the versatile head Cordero Patterson. He finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. Ooh, and almost an opening drive pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it. So the potential turnover winds up on the ground. Does, though, bring up 4th down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Kansas City sends out its punt team. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Hauls in this punt at the 8. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him running the comeback. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. We get 22 out of that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. The tackle there by Daniil Hunter. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's a quick pass. Cut outright. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
He can gain about a handful there. Up from the secondary, and is Rake Straw on the tackle.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards. What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Let's go now.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Builds up this one up. Oh, he loses the football. And the Chiefs pick it up. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. And what a way to begin the scoring block as they take it back for the touchdown. The Chiefs capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. No one else you'd rather have scooping up that loose football. Somebody who could do some damage with it on a return.
Yeah, some poor fortune right there offensively. There was nobody there to, number 1, make the recovery, or number 2, make a solid tackle on that speedster. Once he got the return going, that fumble was headed all the way home.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Short pass brought in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Looking in the air here. Dump off caught by his back. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
1st and 10.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, Instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They'll throw here on first. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down, Indianapolis.
Throwing it again here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He finds space, middle of the field. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. A game to the very versatile Cordell Patterson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Hits his running back. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled for no gain. That play made by their rookie from Michigan State. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. Throw here, 3rd down. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it's largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
No throw, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
first down.
Back now, pressure coming. Trying for the deep ball. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Completed to his running back. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Time to comeback route. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Dumped off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Colts get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. Big gap up the middle. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts parlay the interception into points.
Okay, you know what a run like that does for everybody? For the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense. It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts double their lead to 14. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Fielded at the 7. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that's going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. The big play nets of 17 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
He's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
49-yard line. It's a gain of 3.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. 3rd and 4 coming up now. They give it to him again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down and
The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And they fake it on 4th and 1. And the fake works to perfection. He's got the first down.
You know what, Kate, this reminds me of? It reminds me of Hoosiers, when the character says, I'll make it. When the coach makes that kind of call and puts the trust in the kicker, well, the kicker's got to make it, he's got to deliver, and he does just...
Oh, no, they get him yet again! And the Colts get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman 1 time that game.
And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Another carry for him. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. We've set it down from the 37. Throwing now on 1st down. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they take him down right along the 30. And goes to the hurry up here.
brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
2nd down, looking for options. Has him on the quick hitter. All the way, touchdown, Indy! The Colts get more points to end a lopsided first half.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Tag, go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Rayshawn Jenkins makes the play.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Well, just when you think things can't get any worse, Brock, I am not sure what you call it, because I don't think I've ever called it 4 straight drives ending in an interception.
Oh, as a former QB, Kate, I know exactly what to call this. A nightmare. 4 pick games are a rarity, and you never see it happen on consecutive drives. And at this point, listen, hey, offensive coordinator, play caller, run the ball. And I mean run the ball.
Working on first down. All in left side. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Offense in the hurry up here.
10 yards. Let's go for a Colts.
He'll throw it. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 25. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. Here's a return from the 7. Trying to reverse it on the kick return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Run it now out of the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the well again. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Not quite sure what the thinking is here. They've brought out the kicking team. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. Well, he certainly gave it his all in pursuit of the record, but his kick doesn't connect from significant distance. And they continue to trail by 21.
Kate, I think it's safe to say the coach is going to probably be asked about why he kicked a field goal on 3rd down after the game. If I'm missing that field goal, he's going to be asked more than just one question.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
When you get that jet sweep to the outside, you have to. You have to get vertical. There is just too much team speed in today's NFL if you don't go north and south.
That one connects. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Ready?
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Check up.
They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Colts push their lead further to start the half. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Hand off now from continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
The 26-yard line.
60 vices, 60 vices.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
On first down, they'll run. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. All set to go now from the 35.
First down, Indianapolis.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, one secret ingredient on these jet sweeps to take off like that, Kate, is timing. We talked about timing and precision in the passing game, but it's the same thing on a jet sweep. You got to hand it off just at the right time to capture an edge like he just did.
They'll run here on first down. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Here's the backup. First throw. Oh, this big guy is moving. And they make the tackle at the 38. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Hand off to the back. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you...
Up to the races, middle of the field! And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. 1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's Colts football, and they know they're only 1 quarter away from advancing here. Offense is set. First and 10.
Go! Set, ready.
Here's the handoff. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
They'll run it from the gun. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Set up. Nice. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. They give him 5 in total. Now it's going to be 4th and 1.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Let's go now.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Starting this drive with a design run. And no, you're not seeing things wrong, folks. They are, in fact, lining up to punt on 1st down. And here we go. It's another fake. And he's tackled before he can get the first. So after an incredibly unusual 1st down call, that brings us to 2nd. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Got it. Ready? Can't we score? Here we go. Set. 60 by 60 by.
Out of the shotgun, they'll get it to him inside. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Let's go now.
3rd and long for him here. Throw left side, complete. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stopped. Offense in the hurry up here.
6 yards. It's 4th down.
Trying to push this past the marker. This is going to be close, but I don't think he's got it. Nope, they mark him shy of the first. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
Go.
Now an inside give to Carter. No up the middle, none outside either, Brock. So give him just 2 yards on that carry. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Carter again. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Same guy, same results. He's brought it up for a 2nd time. That's going to bring him to 4th down.
Were they ever determined not to let that touchdown happen on the ground? If it happened at all. And that was a stand, Kate. 3 straight stops with their backs against the wall.
There's plays of design run. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Again to the very versatile Cordero Patterson. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Offense to the line fast.
At the 26-yard line.
Handoff on 2nd and short. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up. Working quickly here.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll go play action. Connects on the crosser. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Running it after the penalty. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Offense up to the line fast.
A 9-yard pickup. It's second and 6.
Back-to-back carries here. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26.
13 yards on the play.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs just want to get out of here with how this one is gone.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Panther 6, 60 Bison.
Pass play now. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Second down and 10.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd down from the gun. Finds him on the slant. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Working quickly here.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A gain of 2.
They're throwing it.
2nd and 8.
Intercepted in the end zone. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Colts take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They're drawn up for it. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. He's drawn up for it. The Colts are ready for the punt. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Oh my goodness, they're faking it from their own end zone! And no success on the fake punch. That's way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
A lot of these punters back in the day, well, they used to be quarterbacks back in high school. Not anymore. Those glory days are long gone, and the arms just don't have quite the touch they used to. It was a dangerous call choosing to pass it, and it sure backfired there.
And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
9 quarterback run here. That's not the way you want to go. Wrong way there. The push sends him backwards to the 6. A dose of the hurry-up here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And he has it near the sideline and near the marker. They're going to say he's out of bounds. Nearly a big play on 3rd, but now 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They're going to get to him, and what a shot. The football's out. Oh, the Colts got to it first.
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when they're watching effort. That was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively. And that's the type of play that coaches love to see from everyone on the roster.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Kansas City.